Installing a tow bar hitch is a simple task. On the wagon, it required drilling a couple holes in the spare tire well and bolting it in place. This allowed me to tow a grass trailer with ease when I mowed lawns for a few summers. While the towing capacity of the wagon is small, some trailers may be wider than the tail lights, requiring lights on the trailer itself. The wagon does not have any trailer wiring harness installed, so that's what today's video is all about. This trailer harness was less than $30 on Amazon. It is a splice in style, so I also purchased a set of heat shrink butt connectors to replenish my stock. The wagon has a separate turn signal from the tail light. Most trailers have a turn signal and tail light combined. This harness converts the 3-wire setup to a 2-wire setup. Let's get down to business. There are only a few tools you will need: a T25 and T30 Torx bits, a ratchet or a bit driver, an 8mm socket with extension, a 90-degree pick, some mechanics wire, wire strippers, your favorite crimpers, a heat gun or a lighter, a ridiculously long flathead screwdriver, and a test light. Start by removing the side panel to access the rear taillight assembly. Leave the connectors connected for the moment. We need to figure out where to run the wiring harness to the exterior of the vehicle. I decided on using the body vents. These are what keep the windows from blowing out when a door is closed. Removing the driver's side of the rear bumper cover allowed for plenty of access to the exterior of this vent. There are 2 T30 bolts next to the taillight and 3 T25 screws on the fender liner to remove. Then the bumper cover slides towards the rear of the wagon to detach from the tabs. Take a long screwdriver and press down on the top of the 2 tabs for the body vent. Once the tabs are pressed down, the body vent should pop out of its hole. The wiring for the trailer side is fed down below the jack holder through the body vent, with the module kept in the interior to protect it from the elements. Now that our wires have been run, we can start splicing into the existing harness. Find a wiring diagram of your choosing, or use the one I provided to keep track of everything. Disconnect the connector from the taillight. A 90-degree pick makes easy work of the side clips. Cut each wire one at a time to reduce the chance of sparks. My personal preference is to splice the new wire on the connector side of the wiring harness. Repeat this process for the rest of the wires. 3 of the wires splice into the driver's side rear taillight. The green wire runs underneath the bottom trim panels over to the passenger side taillight and splices into the right turn signal. The white wire is the ground and is connected to one of the taillight bolts. Before heat shrinking all of the splices, verify the new harness works. If a trailer is handy, connect it up and see. If not, a test light can function in place of a trailer. Once everything checks out, finish up the wiring and reinstall the bumper cover and the side panel. Quick note: some reviews of this harness mention the cruise control shuts off when the turn signal is used. During my test drive with no trailer connected, I did not have this issue. I suspect the cause to be the harness combining the turn signal and brake signal for the trailer lights. When this happens, the car senses the brake pedal has been pressed, which deactivates the cruise control. I see this as a minor issue since cruise control is not really recommended with certain trailers. There you have it. The wagon can now legally pull a trailer with lights. This is Rooster. Maybe now I should go get myself a trailer.